we are. We're live.
Oh my god.
All right, let me bring up the comments section. All right. Let's see. Look at that. Perfect. We are on time today. What the hell's happening in the world? We're actually on time doing something. This never happens.
Unfortunately, you didn't see the panicked Steven.
What panics me? I wasn't panicked.
You were like, huh, I gotta find stories.
Oh, yeah, that happened an hour ago. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Because I had a very busy day today. So this happened. What's up, Sydney? How are you doing? It's just in time. We literally just arrived. But hey, we're on time this week. We're on time. That means my TikTok subscribers can't give me grief for being late all the fucking time because I usually am. I'm usually late.
Okay, next week, I'm gonna do what I can to make you late.
No one will be surprised. No one will be surprised.
Gosh, Steven, why were you late today?
All right.
Everybody give him crap, you know.
Hey, I
That's
can
gonna be
easily
next
blame
week.
it on you, though. Then I'll be
No,
like,
it's
yeah,
gonna be on you. You didn't hit the button.
You know, the Culture Smash whore was busy doing his work.
I'm the Culture Smash whore. I've been upgraded from
I was
dumbass to
about to say, that's
whore.
a promotion right there. Basically,
That's true.
You took his position.
Hey, you snooze, you lose. He's not here, so you know somebody's got to do the horrid.
I was about to say, where is Nathan?
He's been working a lot. His schedule's
I
been.
think he's in Germany for his birthday, wasn't he?
Really?
He's back. He was in
Okay.
Germany. He is back, but just got back. What's up, Crystal? I'm not forever late. Well, okay, I'm forever late. It's true. I am.
He's forever
I
late.
don't know. You're on time a lot of times.
I-
I'm early.
That's true. I actually am on time more often than people know. I'm just usually late to my streams because I have work issues usually. All right, so let's do this.
If Steven's on time, I am way early.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Like I do the reverse Marilyn Monroe to Zach. Like if I want him to be here at 5, I'll tell him it's 5:30 that we're meeting, so he shows up about right because
5:15, 5:20.
yeah, this bitch always early.
I overestimate. I always overestimate like how long it will take. That's what
How
happens.
many movies do you watch a day? Me, 3 to 4 movies. I my days are different every day. I go a lot of days not watching a movie at
I
all.
was about to say, can I go by week?
Yeah, but I make up for it in bulk. Like this week, when we get into the show, you'll see. I'm gonna see a lot of fucking movies this week. What's up, Nick? How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's start this thing. You guys ready?
Yep.
What are we doing?
We're running a show here, sir. We're recording a show.
We're
You ready?
live.
All right, so I'm first. You're second. Tina's third. Correct? That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Who's on first?
Me. I'm on first.
No. Who's on first?
I'm who this time, sir.
I don't know. Who's on second?
Okay, no problem. Here we go. On this episode of the Culture Smash Cast, Beetlejuice gets a Beetlejuice and another Beetlejuice.
Joker 2 is going to make a lot of money, apparently.
And Lionsgate has a lot of fucked up hands in its future.
It's the Culture Smash Cast, episode 657 for September the 18th, 2024. I'm Stephen Lackey, editor of the Culture Smash Cast. Tina?
I'm Tina Qualls, contributor to Culture Smash Cast.
Culture Smash Whore? I mean, Zach.
Culture Smash 4. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm Zach.
Culture Smash Whore.
Oh, whore. I thought you said I was number 4.
No.
I was like, well, who's
Well,
number
normally
3?
you would be number 4 if Nico was here.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Damn it! Everybody's calling me out for being late in the stream. Son of a bitch. Damn it. If you knew me in the real world, I'm not usually late for shit. But when it comes to
Hey, we have
streaming,
never been late for 48 hours.
that is true. We have always been at least 5 minutes early. Sometimes 2 minutes early.
Has it been that close?
It has been that close, yes.
Oh, man.
It has been 2 minutes. That's the time that...
7 months of your life
Yeah,
ripped away from
it's
you.
true, exactly. That's the time when Mike was driving. I jumped out of the car while he was still driving. Yeah, that was 2 minutes. Yeah. All right, so join us every Wednesday night live on YouTube, Twitch. Actually, now we're just YouTube and Twitch. That's it, I believe. Let me do this again. Join us every Wednesday night, because I'm having an old script here. All right, here we go. Join us every Wednesday night live on YouTube and Twitch, starting at or around 6:15 CST. Follow us on your favorite platform and interact through the chat and comments. Let's see. Special thanks to Skinny Mixes for supporting the Culture Smash cast. Skinny Mixes are coffee, cocktail, and dessert syrups that are 0 sugar, 0 calories, and 0 to 2 carbs. Head on over to skinnymixes.com and try some of their drink and dessert syrups, such as the white chocolate, salted dark chocolate, and salted caramel. They also feature a variety of cocktail mixes and water infusions. Spice up your coffee or cocktail with less sugar, calories, and carbs. Use promo code CULTURESMASH for a 15% discount on your order. Spend $50 and get free shipping too. That's the move.
Y'all get
the
you
move.
your pumpkin spice and your peppermint mocha. Get all that shit.
Yeah, they got the pumpkin spice now. They got all the pumpkin spice stuff happening now. All right. So, Tina, I haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks. What have you been up to? Anything interesting?
Yeah, so I saw Immaculate. That was an interesting little movie.
Oh, so what did you think of Immaculate? I mean, I know that's an older movie, but
An older movie.
well, in the scheme of
Hey,
what
it
we
counts
do.
for 2024, and right now
It
I'm
does.
sitting at less than 10 movies, so I gotta get on it if I'm gonna have a top 10.
A top 10, yeah.
See, the thing
what did you
is,
think?
I either really like or I really hate Sydney Sweeney, and this one I don't know if I like or hate her, but it was very predictable, very on the nose. Some of the effects were cool, but I think it's very mid for me.
Really? I
Yeah.
liked it Immaculate a lot, and I thought it had a very ballsy ending. I mean, that ending is something for a major movie.
I will say Nico was watching the last like 10-15 minutes of it as I'm like explaining the movie to him. And he's like, "Oh, this is going to happen. Oh, this is going to happen." I'm like, "No." And he goes, "Oh, it didn't happen how I said it would." I was like, "Yeah, cuz you're not a horror buff like me."
Yeah.
But
I will say, however, that Immaculate was for a while in my top 10 for the year. It's bumped now. There's been too many other things coming out, but I liked it overall.
yeah. Like I said, it's mid. It's not the worst scary church-based movie I've ever seen, but it's definitely not the worst.
Oh yeah, I mean, did anybody see The Nun or The Nun 2? Because damn. You
mean jump scare in the trailer of the movie?
The only good jump scare in the entire movie is in the trailer for The Nun 2. It's so
Other
disappointing.
than that, I've just been job hunting. So if anybody is a hiring manager for analytical roles, hit your girl up.
Heads up for Film Ball. There's no Film Ball update this week because the whole thing is being revamped because we're playing a lot of games. We're playing 4 games now. So
Yeah.
we'll get back to that next week. Zach, you have anything to report, sir?
Well,
Yeah?
I mean, we did something,
Go ahead.
but
Go
I
ahead.
mean, it's related to the film.
Yeah?
Like not numbers, but we went and saw a movie on Monday.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Why are you dragging your ass? Why are you burying the
Excuse
lead?
me, I'm speaking.
Oh, okay, Mrs. Harris. President Harris, okay.
We went and saw. What's it called? Casa Bonita Mi Amor?
That's what it's called.
Bonita, mi amor?
It's Spanish.
That
And
is
I'm
what
like,
it is
oh,
called.
shit,
Yes,
what's it
that is
called?
what it is called. It's
That's
a
the South Park
documentary.
one, right?
It is. It's a documentary about the actual restaurant. And since Zach is dragging his ass, I'll jump in here and help. It is a documentary about the restaurant. It closed, and this is about the attempt by the creators of
Straight
South
them out.
Park to reopen the restaurant. If you've seen the episode of South Park, it very well reflects
Oh yeah.
the restaurant and the struggle that they went through to get it open. And the documentary is awesome.
It's great.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 on my
I'm right there
Letterboxd.
with you.
Yeah. It was really interesting and difficult for Zach and I watching it because we have a very specific style of filmmaking that we do. And it's not very often that you step into a movie and watch it and see that the filmmakers made nearly every decision the same as we would have made in that. This literally in
It was
quality of
frustratingly like it pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's no $50,000 camera with $30,000 glass in this. It's Nikons and Canons, and we're just
It's
running
our-
and gunning.
It's our approach to filmmaking, and that's what we loved it. There, wasn't much manipulation as far as the filmmakers getting involved. They just sort of let stuff happen. They had unfettered access to
Yes.
Matt and Trey, though. It's like, who the hell gets that? They had that, so it made the movie so good because they're funny the entire time.
Oh yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah, and the harder the struggle gets, sometimes the funnier the movie gets, which is a very weird feeling. Like when shit looks like it's going to completely fall apart, Trey gets hilarious.
Which I don't know how they didn't just burst out laughing.
Yeah.
The camera doesn't shake at all or anything. I'd be sitting there just like, you just see the camera go, like, just bounce once.
So even if you don't care, like you think, oh, it's a documentary about a restaurant reopening, you don't think you'd care about that, you will care about this movie. It's so freaking good.
Trey and Matt, Nick Nack, they did not make it. It's the same group or in people involved that did. If you remember a few years ago, there was a mini documentary. It was like 30 or so minutes long called 7 Days to Air, about 1 week of making a South Park episode.
And if you find that, it's really riveting
It's really
to watch.
good.
It's very good. Yeah.
It's the same, I guess,
Same
director,
crew that made that. Yeah.
did that, did this. And again, it's like they nailed it. I mean, there is moments in this film where everybody in the audience was going, holy shit.
Yeah, and it was cool to go to a documentary and see the theater about half full. That was pretty cool too. Really good movie. If it's playing in your area, I recommend you go see it. Very potentially my top 10 of the
Who
year.
knows? It might be in my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Real quick in the chat, Children of the Corn 1984 rating. What do you rate that movie?
Dog shit.
Zach doesn't count because he doesn't like horror.
No, what the fuck? I rewatched
3.5.
this movie like 2 weeks ago. It sucks fucking ass.
It doesn't suck. I give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
I give it a 3 out.
It's so
Yeah,
boring.
3.5 for me. Yeah.
It's all about atmosphere, that movie, and I love the
It's so
creepy kids.
shit.
It's not shit. It's not great, but it's not shit.
Dude, the beginning of the film is happening and everything is being shown visually. And then they're like, let's get a kid to fucking do narration over it. It happened one day and then this happened and I thought it was really scary. I'm like, fucking remove this and just have the scene play out.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you, but I still had a good time with it.
I mean, other good
also,
moments?
yeah, exactly. 3 out of 5. All right.
Oh.
So for me, I went to LA for a production meeting, planning. Went to a studio, met with an actor from the MCU, who was in Black Panther, who's going to be in my project. With a prop designer who is the prop designer for Bridgerton. This is crazy stuff that's happening right now.
Look at us. Look at you.
Yeah.
Don't
So
forget
what's
the
happening?
small people.
it's wild. It's wild. So yeah, I was there, had a really, really great time, and I'm gonna have to go back and do the shoot now. So this is
now
cool.
it's for real.
Yeah. I'm on IMDb now. If you look up the show, it's called The City Morgue. I'm listed as a director, and Four Cone Films is listed as primary on the production side of it too. So it's wild. It's wild. So that happened. I didn't get a chance to do any like touristy type of things. We were talking about this in the pre-show. I would have liked to have seen some stuff. I've been to LA before though. I've been to the Walk of Fame and all that. Really, what I wanted to do was go to a record shop and buy some movies, but just didn't have time. I did, however, see a couple of movies, and we'll talk about those when we get into the box office. But real quick, Zach is forgetting one other thing that we did. Saturday night, we saw Jason X. Or Friday night,
God.
we saw Jason X on 35 millimeter film. Hey, don't act like Payne. This was your idea, sir.
Man, it's like Crank 2 all over again.
It's not good.
Okay, but you needed to watch at least one Friday the 13th movie on Friday the 13th. It's tradition.
We could have watched the final chapter, the good one, but instead,
Are there any good ones?
part 4 is good. I will fight you. I will fight you on that.
I don't think it's that good.
Part fun is really fun, but Jason X, like everybody's like, oh, it's funny, it's funny, it's funny, and I rewatched it when I bought the box set, and I thought I remembered it being funny too, and then I watched it with fresh eyes, and I'm like,
See,
There's like-
Jason Takes Manhattan is funny.
No.
Jason
Jason
X is
Take-
just...
Jason Takes Manhattan has like one funny scene,
I
but
laughed many times.
but that's the thing with Jason X. Also, it has like one funny scene.
Oh, it had one genuine where everyone burst out loud laughing, and then the rest of the time people were snickering and laughing because the acting is beneath the floor.
And also, there's 20 minutes in the middle of this movie.
The movie dies.
Like, I started to doze off for a second. I'm like, this is terrible. Even on 35 millimeter film.
It didn't even
That
look
doesn't bode
good.
well for 12 hours of terror, my dude.
Hey, what does that mean? It doesn't bode well.
If you fallen asleep during...
Oh, no. The movie literally just
And also,
dies.
let me speak on that real quick. I will be doing my homework for 12 hours of terror.
Like,
I will be
it's a
prepared.
But,
Friday,
like, what
it's
is
a
the
Friday
purposes
night.
of, like, that late, like, 4 a.m. movie slot is you have to get a slow burn in there so that people have to fight to stay awake. That's half the challenge right there.
It is.
To a point.
To a point. But also, there's the difference in the Belcourt one where they're, like, trying to make you go home versus me where I'm trying to have, like, a good curated mix.
Yeah.
It's different. They want to kill you. The Belcourt wants to kill you.
Belcourt will literally hurt you.
They will hurt you at
With
4
those
a.m. to try to
chairs,
send you
yeah.
home. And the movie choices, like Angst, for example, walking and eating sausage for an hour and a half.
Like-
Fuck that movie.
I'll take it over like Sugar Hill or God Told Me To or well, hold on, maybe not.
What was?
God Told Me To.
Yeah, what was the one that Jason
Exorcist 2?
Yeah, Exorcist 2. Yeah, so yeah, I will be making my body clock
Gothic?
shift. I will be doing my body. Oh, Gothic. We actually got up and walked. Ernest.
Dude, they played that at midnight, and
I got up and went out. I'm like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm not watching this
thank
crap.
God for a bottle of soda.
Yeah,
Right.
I love Ernest Scared Stupid, but I just don't see that as a 12 hours of terror movie. I don't.
I agree. It's like a noon
The
kid
one
show.
the one thing they'll
Perfect.
do at the Belcourt sometimes that I think that I hate is they'll show something that's out of character because it's from Nashville, and they'll think, oh,
don't
people think
care.
it's cool because it's from here.
No.
And no, I don't care where it's from. I want a good movie. I want a good
Gummo
movie.
was shot here, but I just wanted to see Gummo because I can't see it.
Well, now we're getting that 4K, baby.
Finally.
We're getting that 4K of Gummo.
That DVD was going for $70.
Right? Okay, real quick, in the chat, choose one. American Psycho or The House That Jack Built.
American Psycho.
I haven't seen The House That Jack Built.
I have.
So I'm going...
American Psycho.
The
Same.
house that Jack built pissed me the fuck off.
So I have not watched it. I've been meaning to, but I have this
don't.
bad feeling that it's one of those movies that is being way overhyped to me.
It's Lars von Trier.
I know. And that's why I haven't watched it yet.
I like.
Yeah, and to
I
me,
can't believe
American
you're gonna
Psycho
say
has
this.
much more impact on like pop culture. Like,
It does.
I'm sorry, it's much more quotable.
Oh
True.
yeah.
True.
I will say this about the house that Jack built. I like the last like 5 minutes,
Well, that's not enough to get me through the first 90.
but it's 90. No,
I don't know how long it is.
Excuse me, sir. An hour, 140 minutes.
Oh, pass.
Ooh, hard pass.
Yeah, it's like 2+ hours. I like the last 5 minutes, but the problem with it is it's a completely different movie. It's almost like this is the movie I wanted to make, and I'm like, you should have just done that.
Oh. Yeah.
You
Well,
should
then
have just done that.
and I'm glad I haven't watched it yet.
It'll piss you off.
Yeah.
It will. I mean, it's
So
like
one other quick thing.
you.
One other quick thing before we get into the movies that I did manage to have time to do, and I got to tell you this in brevity, Tina, what happened. I don't know if I could show it, but I did get a tattoo. I did do that, and it's pretty big. But I got to tell you what happened.
Not
Wait,
as
did-
big
did
as
you-
my Velociraptor,
Well, that's true, but I mean, it's
but it's bigger than my first tattoo for sure.
Yeah, it's a good. Well, and I learned something, a hard lesson. But anyway, we were working till almost 10 o'clock. So we didn't even start this tattoo until 11 at night, and I had a 7 a.m. flight the next day. So we started at 11 and finished at 3:30 in the morning. So I had an hour drive to the airport from where I was staying. So basically, I just packed after the hotel. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I just I got the tattoo done in my hotel room. So she left when she was done, and I just packed, and then headed to the airport. Get to the airport, and I go through disability services for some assistance to get to the plane because of vision impairment, whatever. And they held me too long waiting on that, and I missed my flight.
Oh
Yeah, so they rushed me to a 7:20 flight, which wasn't direct. So suddenly, instead of my little 4-hour direct flight, I had a 7-hour flight.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I had a 2-hour layover in St. Louis.
In fucking St. Louis,
It's
man.
St. Louis, yeah. So the first chunk going to St. Louis, I'm having a miserable time. I can't sleep on planes very much. I got to be really dead. And this flight was, there was turbulence and shit, so I just couldn't get relaxed. I get up angry, go to the bathroom, and as I'm turning to leave the bathroom, one of my nice Sony earbuds pops out of my ear and goes down the toilet. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a bullshit trip home, Slim. It was a really rough trip home. And also, Hunter, when she was doing this tattoo, she looked at me and said, "Now you wanted all this black fill. You wanted all this black fill in." And I'm like, "Yeah, it looks cool." Well, shit hurts.
Yeah.
The drawing of
You
the
were
tattoo.
warned.
The drawing of the tattoo was not that big a deal. I'm like, this is fine. This is whatever. I streamed for about an hour, and then you can only stream for an hour on TikTok before you have to do a puzzle or something. And I didn't do the puzzle, so it ended. And she switched needles to a big needle, and she said, "Okay, here we go."
Yep.
That shit hurt, and there's a lot of black fill in this freaking tattoo. It's hard to
difficult
show
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it hurt. So I'm happy I got it, though. It's kind of gross now. It's still healing and the scabbing and stuff. So
Remember, if it itches, do the weave pat.
He be
The
tapping.
slap. Oh, I be slapping.
He be slapping it during the movie,
Oh.
making hand gestures in a dark theater, making slapping noises.
I be slapping because I was about to die.
And I'm like, Steven jerking off in the no.
Not the
Like on the side eye. It looked like it because you're just like
It wasn't that good of a movie. It was just it was a good movie, but it wasn't that good.
I'm like, damn, you love this documentary so much you need to bust that
I gotta
one.
bust a nut right here in the art house.
Let's be real. Wouldn't be the first time someone has busted a nut in that
No.
theater.
Hopefully I haven't seen that, but I'm sure shit has happened. All right, let's move on. Box office. Over the weekend, because we're going to come back to a little bit of this. Number 10 is God's Not Dead, In God We Trust. I'm guessing that is an Angel Studios film.
No way.
1.5 million opening, 1.8 so far as its opening weekend. Number 9 is The Forge. That is another faith-based film. It's at 2 million. It's made over the weekend. It's made 24 million so far in total. Number 8 is It Ends With Us. It made another 2 million. It's made 144.9 million so far. People love this story. Number 7 is Alien Romulus. It made 2.3 million. It's made 101 million so far. That's probably about 100 million more than it should have made.
What? I didn't hate it that much.
The more I sit with it, the more annoyed I am.
The more I'm just like, man, that there's 1/3 of that movie that rocks. And
Yeah,
then-
telegraphing for future stories. Stupid AI in that movie is dog shit.
dude. Why?
Yeah.
Why did? Why? Okay, so I was reading this online real quick, just a small little tangent about Alien Romulus. Minor spoilers for Alien Romulus. Fuck you. It's been out for 5 weeks. They bring back Ian Holm as an android, but why not have the other android in the movie? Have him be the other android, because you have this whole two brothers with Romulus and Remus. The duality of. Why didn't they do that?
I don't know.
That would have been consistently thematic.
Or why didn't they just write another story and not even fucking go that direction? I mean,
I don't know. Can we get a director's cut where we remove Ian Holm?
hence my growing disdain for the film as it progresses. I will say it's still more watchable than some of the other later releases. So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd rather probably watch it than Prometheus. I'm just
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Number 6 is The Killer's Game. It made 2.6 million on its opening weekend. I saw this movie. What if Smoking Aces was a Netflix original? That's what this movie is. It wants to be all cool and stuff, and honestly, it is directed by one of the guys from John Wick. So there are a few decent fighting scenes in it, but it's also lower budget, so some of those scenes get chopped up a little more than I'm used to from them. It's all right. It has Sophia Boutella in it. Has your lady in it.
Yeah, but she picks bad movies.
She does.
Example: this.
And it's not that this is terrible. I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it. Like, it's utterly forgettable, like most Netflix movies.
Real quick, I have to go and say you're wrong about it being directed by one of the John Wick directors.
Well, it has their name there. I don't fucking know.
It's directed by a guy who did stunts for John Wick.
Well, whatever. A John Wick guy. That's what it says in the trailer. Whatever.
From one of the guys that did stunts in that movie.
What the fuck ever. Who cares?
You could say from the guy that did stunts in the Fate of the Furious.
Well, at the end of the fucking day, all it matters is what I said. There's a couple of good fight scenes in it, and nobody gives a fuck. Sir. Eat a dick. Number 5 is Reagan. It made $2.9 million. It's made $23 million so far. No one cares. Number 4 is Am I a Racist? It made $4.5 million on its opening weekend. Also, nobody gives a fuck about this movie.
Yes, you are. If you have to ask it, you are.
You are, yes. And number 3, Deadpool and Wolverine made another $5.2 million. It's made $621 million so far. Damn. That's some monies. Number 2, opening this past weekend, is Speak No Evil. It made $11.3 million opening weekend. I saw it. It's all right. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's actually decent, I guess. If it weren't a remake of a better movie, it would be better.
Dude,
the problem is, I mean, James
is only 2 years old.
I know. There was no purpose in remaking this movie.
It was in English.
But to get to the point, James McAvoy is good in this movie. Actually, everybody is good. The main little kid, the little boy you see in the trailer, is awesome. He's really good. But the original movie has such a good ending that
they didn't do it.
Changed in this version.
They're not going to do the ending of the original because it's too ballsy.
It is. And the problem with this one is it wants to be gritty, but it just doesn't get there. It doesn't go there. If you're asking me which one to watch, definitely watch the original. But this one is fine. I mean, if you don't know anything about the original and you see this movie, you'll have a decent time because everybody's good in it. It's all right. Number 1 is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice made $51.3 million. It's made $187 million so far. I did see this one while I was in LA. I liked it a lot. I had a good time.
I've heard really good things about it.
I've heard it's fine. I've heard it's fine.
Yeah, no, I had a really good time with it. I think Michael Keaton is great. Catherine O'Hara is my favorite. Like, she could just react to a scene and make me laugh. Jenna Ortega is fine. I don't necessarily blame her, though. I think it's just her particular role just didn't have that much interesting to do. Winona Ryder is great. It's a fun time. I recommend.
It's really hard to sympathize nowadays with the apathetic teenager. Because you just want to punch him in the face half the time.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Jenna Ortega is starting to get typecast as that apathetic younger girl.
Yeah. But overall, I recommend. It's a good time. The practicals in this movie are great. The CGI, not so great, but they do blend all right. So there's that. There's one scene in this movie that happens a couple of times that is problematic for me, though. And it is what I ding the movie for biggest, is the only people, the only people of color other than technically Jenna Ortega that are in this movie are put in a scene that feels like a joke that would have been made in the 70s.
Oh.
Not the kind of joke we make now. Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, sure.
Minor spoilers for fucking Beetlejuice. It's a Soul Train joke. And I'm like, really? This is what you had to do?
Boo!
Yeah, this is what you had to do. But overall, fun movie. I still say go see it. It's a good time. And there will be a third one because it made a shit ton of money. Opening.
You won't have to wait 20 years for it.
Hopefully not. Opening this weekend this is actually a pretty decent looking weekend for movies. The Substance is opening, 89% Rotten Tomatoes, from the director of Revenge. So I'm in. Transformers 1 is 89%, and everything I've heard about this movie is it's the best Transformers movie.
Pass.
I'll see it. And then also Never Let Go is at 74%. Also seeing this because it's an Aja film, the guy who brought us the Hills Have Eyes remake, which is very solid.
Let's be honest, you're seeing all the movies because you're pushing whatever number this year.
I am seeing all the movies, yeah. So this week has been kind of wild. We saw the documentary Monday night. Thursday, I'll be seeing Transformers 1 and The Substance. This weekend at some point, I'm going to see the Christopher Reeves documentary because it is showing at the Belcourt, or not the Belcourt, it's showing at Regal, actually, in limited release. I'm going to see that and Never Let Go. Plus, the Nashville Film Festival is happening this weekend, and I have 5 movies booked for that. So I'm going to fucking see. I'm going to, in total, see nearly 10 movies this 1 week. So.
And then pair that with the 2. Well, you only count the 1 12 Hours of Terror for your movie block, but yeah.
Yeah. And then in October, I'll see an extra 7 on top of whatever else is happening. We're doing it. I'm at 102 movies to my 150 right now. So I'm doing pretty good. We're in pretty good shape. All right. So we have some trailers to talk about. You guys want to do the stories first, or you want to jump into the trailers?
Let's do trailers.
All right. I'm feisty. Am I feisty, Nick? You might be right. Just checking to make sure we didn't miss anything. I finally got to Sing Sing. Good. Thanks for the hidden gem. It sucks that Sing Sing is a hidden gem. That is a 5 out of 5 beautiful A24 movie that weirdly didn't get a wider distribution, and I suspect it'll be up for some Oscars. All right. So, trailers. So, we're going to talk about Mickey 17. The trailer came out today. Or last night, was it? Last night, yeah. I only saw it this morning when I woke up, and I was like, holy shit, we got to talk about this trailer. So.
I mean, the only thing that makes me nervous about this, it was delayed to January.
But wasn't some of that due to the strike?
I don't know.
I think some of it was due to the strike. So if you don't know, Mickey 17 is Bong Joon-ho, the director of Parasite's new film.
The rumor was because Warner didn't like Bong Joon-ho's cut.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's screwed up.
Rumor. Please take with salt.
Well, let's take a look at the trailer and talk about it. Have you seen this yet, Tina?
I have not. I'm going in cold.
Oh, perfect. One of us is going to go in cold. That's good.
I mean, this was supposed to come out in November.
All right, here we go.
Oh, wait. Of 2023. Oh.
Hi, Mickey. Are you experiencing any vertigo?
I guess I am feeling a little dizzy.
Oh, wow! Did you see that?
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking at this point, what have I done?
How lucky can one guy be?
Nothing was working out, and I wanted to get off of Earth.
You're applying to be an expendable?
Yeah.
You read through the whole application.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
I should have read through it.
Once you die, we'll print a new version of your body.
My head keeps
They made me work my ass off on one mission after another.
Every time you die, we learn something new, and humanity moves forward.
Oh, man. He's lying. It's fine.
my life is gonna be beautiful.
Mickey, it's not looking very good for you.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure you're used to it by now, but
What's it feel like to die? Even on my 17th go-around, I hate dying. Why aren't you dead? Multiples.
in the case of multiples,
It's just like,
we exterminate every individual.
tell me quick.
Let's blow up these secondhand baloney boys.
Why don't you guys do rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll just shoot the loser.
Tell me quick. Oh, another kick. Tell me quick. Another kick in the head.
I don't like you, but I'm you. I'm not you. I'm gonna kill you.
Tell me quick. Another kick.
This is so exciting!
Oh man, I'm so hyped for this movie. right, Tina, what did you think?
I am in love with this movie already.
It was not necessarily what I was expecting it to be.
So the film had
Like,
reached.
the cast is stacked. The cast is like some good hitters. Pair that with an awesome director, you definitely. I don't think I've seen something similar to this, like story wise, that I caught from the
There
trailer.
is something similar.
Well, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, so fuck off. And
Oh, there's something very similar.
and the soundtrack, anything that I've heard in a Fallout game instantly grabs my attention. So ain't that a kick in the head from Fallout New Vegas, which is my favorite. All right. Yeah, no, I'm excited for this.
I'm really excited. I actually find myself excited to see what Robert Pattinson is doing. He's never he's done things since Twilight that convince me he's a good actor.
This gives a little bit of when Daniel Radcliffe did Swiss Army Man. It gives me that kind of vibe.
He's done also a lot of things, including the Batman, that feel a little emo, a little still kind of leaning toward that space. I did not like him in Cosmopolitan, but I also think that's not a good movie. Unfortunately.
Yeah, Cosmopolitan's not good.
Yeah, this feels different, and like the voice he's doing, the comedy. I'm excited, and some aspects of the story do feel familiar, but I trust in Bong Joon-ho, honestly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, apparently this is re-looking this up. It's like January, and I'm like, this does not feel like a January movie.
It doesn't.
Apparently this has been in the can done since November of 2023.
Yeah.
Apparently the rumor is that they're re-editing it.
Oh God.
Which
I
you're
hate
going to
when you're
re-edit
offering
Bong
to build
Joon-ho.
a project like this.
You're going to re-edit Bong Joon-ho. What the fuck are
Yeah.
you?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot who you were. You're Warner Brothers. You're fucking stupid. Like,
The only thing I can hope is if that's what happens, we get a physical with his cut. We get a director's cut. Please. Please, for the
but
love
it's
of God.
Warner.
I know.
Warner's not going to do that.
Who knows? Maybe Bong Joon-ho will go the Snyder route.
Avocado Annex. Yeah, I did see High Life. I did not like it. It did not. This does not remind me of High Life. You know what this reminds me of? Moon.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of too.
Duncan Jones's Moon.
Yeah. It does have that vibe, but I just feel like there's more under the hood.
Oh yeah,
there's something else.
Please God, let there have to.
There
be
has to be,
something
because
else.
Moon, in and of itself, is a fantastic movie.
It's a one-man show.
Yeah, it is.
Outside of the Predators showing up.
If you haven't seen that movie, I recommend because it's very good. But yeah, I'm so hyped for this movie still. I mean, these little red flags do scare me, but I don't know. It's got a killer cast. I'm excited.
Toni Collette, Mark Ruffalo, like, fuck yeah.
All right. Let's see what else we got.
I think Mark Ruffalo's at that point in his career where he's just having a shit ton of fun with the wackiest movies he can sign up with.
All right. Is anybody excited that Kevin Smith has a new movie coming out?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Well, he does. Here we go. It's called the 4:30 movie.
She is unlike any nun you've ever met, and she's got a secret.
How come the nuns were never secret hookers when we were in school?
Let's see what's under that wig.
Oh, hell no!
Say a prayer for Sister Sugar Walls.
We're definitely seeing that.
May 25th, 1986. Today is a big day. Last summer, I was too scared to ask out Melody Barnegat, the raddest woman I ever met. But this morning, I invited her to the movies, and she said,
Okay.
seriously. Hold on 1 second. Cool. I'll see you at the 4:30 movie, Melody Barnegat.
I'll see you at the 4:30 movie.
Well, holy Billy Idol, when's the white wedding?
I've been thinking about asking Melody out all year. We made out in her pool last summer.
One time, with your shirt on.
And you wonder why you don't get laid.
I don't get laid because I'm Catholic.
Are the jokes going to show up here?
What?
We'll save
Are there
seats,
jokes
you
gonna
get
show up?
snacks.
You can't give them cutsies when
Hang
they
on.
get back.
I don't know what you're
I'll
saying.
tell my dad.
I don't care what you tell your dad, little kid.
Dad, he showed me his privates.
You did what? You disgust me! Get up! You three stooges are banned for life! Fuck my left nut! Not today!
So much drama. I thought we're supposed to be seeing a comedy.
Oh my god! Hoorah! What in the damn hell? What about me? Jesus Christ!
Most people come to movies to escape their lives, but people like you come here because movies make life make sense.
You're the coolest girl I ever met, and all I want to do is watch movies with you.
Is that so? Mom? What the hell are you doing sneaking into R-rated movies? You're in trouble, Missy.
I'm terrified by what's about to happen.
What do you want to do?
Have sex and get pregnant. That'll show her.
If that's what you need.
You remember Rocky 4?
Yeah.
When he just like punched him so hard? You remember that?
It's the climax.
He climaxed?
Now, what were you saying?
When are the jokes gonna show up?
You're so
I'd rather
negative.
watch Sister Sugar Walls.
I'd rather watch.
Sister Sugar Walls.
I think I'd rather watch Porno, the movie.
With the what?
Y'all ever watch the movie Porno?
I don't remember.
It's kids work in a movie theater. They find a old haunted movie reel, and
Oh yeah,
and it unleashes a succubus.
I remember. Yeah.
At least that's I don't know.
I
It's
feel
more
like this
interesting
is.
than this.
I mean, I don't feel as negative as you guys about it, I guess, but I do see that it's just Kevin Smith leaning on Kevin Smith. He's just
Yeah, it's his love letter to his upbringing for movies, I feel like. Which is great for him, but
it could either go really well.
It itself flat.
Yeah, it could either go really well or it could be flat. I mean, I get grief about this all the time because when I'm rating movies, I don't give any Kevin Smith movie more than a 3 out of 5, except for Clerks 2, which gets a 3.5 out of 5. That's it.
All right.
I mean, it's just how I feel about his movies. They're fine. They're whatever. You know, Zack and Miri Make a Porno is a pretty good movie. I like that one. 3 out of 5. So if this one can reach the pinnacle of 3 out of 5, it'll be okay.
Yeah, but did you see Yoga Hosers?
I did. Not all of it.
I was about to say, when did you bail?
No, not all of it.
No, when did you bail?
like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes
Yeah,
in.
about 12 minutes is how I made it.
Red State, people love that movie. Nope.
No.
Nope,
I think
2.5
I
out
gave
of
up
5.
with, what was that one? Tusk.
Tusk, yeah, people love that one too. 2.5
No, I gave
out
up
of
on
5.
that one.
Yeah.
My favorite's been
Not-
Dogma. Just straight up Dogma.
I need to revisit Dogma because I have not seen it in a very long
I
time.
wonder why.
Well, it's been out of print for 15 years or
It's on
whatever the
YouTube.
fuck. Yeah, I could do that, I guess, but
I
I'll
can
wait.
always-
Kevin
I can always
Smith's
bring
YouTube.
my physical copy when we come up.
Oh, we're already going to have plenty of movies to watch. We're going to
Knick-knack,
be good.
Tusk, Uck. Thank you. Yes.
All right. So I don't know. I hope for the best. I love to hear Kevin Smith talk about movies, but he is one of those guys like Rob Zombie and up until recently Eli Roth, where I'd rather just listen to them talk about movies and not actually make them. So we'll see. We'll see.
I don't
All right.
know. Thanksgiving went into my rotation, so he did something right, Eli
Yeah, but then he
Roth.
followed it up with Borderlands.
Yeah,
I
Borderlands.
haven't seen Borderlands, so
And then other controversial shenanigans.
Stuff. Yeah, that has not been pleasant. All right, last one. Pinnacle of this is the best one, I promise. This is the best one. You ready? This is the best.
This is going to be dog shit,
This
isn't it?
this is the one. This is the best one of the day.
What do we got? Oh, God. Oh, God. Did they really just try and do a jump scare with a fucking praying mantis?
It sounded like an animal. But I swear to God, it was standing on 2 feet.
Daddy, are we gonna die?
No, it's my job to protect you.
What's wrong with Daddy?
He got sick.
Blake, that is scaring me! Blake, stop! Daddy, is that you?
Fuck you, it's January.
Exactly.
So, can you tell your story about this one?
About this movie?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. So we have a story, but we can't say it. But, Steven, how do you think this movie's gonna go?
I think this movie is probably going to be pretty bad. It's what I think.
I don't know. I've heard some words.
I might have
saying
heard
it's not
things
good.
somewhere. I think Steven lied. This is the best one.
Okay, first off, stop doing the alien titles. It's just
no one can do the
it's not
alien
even
titles
even
but
see the
Alien.
trailer through it. Like,
Yeah. It's a Blumhouse, and they're dropping it in January. And
even
I'm annoyed by that.
What's up?
Yeah, they dropped that, but that has worked for them in the past. They dropped that stupid swimming pool movie in January, and it was a piece of shit, and it made money
Night Swim.
still.
Night
Night Swim. Yeah.
Fuck you, it's January.
Yeah, fuck you. Blumhouse owns January, and they make money off it.
Hey, here's Megan. Fuck you, it's January.
I don't like Megan, but it's
It got a
competent
sequel.
compared.
Just saying.
Yeah, and it's competent compared to Night Swim. And Imaginary, I've heard. I didn't see Imaginary. I couldn't make myself do that one. The stupid teddy bear thing. I mean, this trailer actually looks okay, but also you can just tell that the movie's not going to be good. That's my feeling.
Yeah.
And I might have additional information that I can't talk about.
Like, I'm not going
But-
to go into this being like, this is the best horror movie of the year, or even, no, but
I mean, we went
if they're
into
trying to stay on the Universal lowest budget possible to make a movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
we went into Invisible Man going, this is probably going to be trash.
And it wasn't bad.
And it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
see, Halloween Horror Nights are promoting this film, and they
They are.
showed the Wolfman, and it looks fucking stupid.
So I heard you
It looks
said the
so
Wolf
fucking
Man, not the
stupid.
Wolf Man. So now I'm just going to call it the Wolf Man. WOOF.
I think that's better. I support that decision.
Yeah.
I support that. That's
So-
a good idea.
So, like, in the footage of, like, the leak from Halloween Horror Nights, the Wolfman comes over and he goes like, all right, let's get this party started.
Oh my god.
That's an old joke.
Oh my god.
You can tell everyone over 50 is getting that one.
Damn. Yeah,
Come on,
man.
give me that one.
You can have it. But I like bad ones. Like, I like, I mean, The Howling is actually good, but it's good bad, kind of. Wolfen is a bad movie, but I enjoy it. This may be going too far to bad.
American Werewolf in London?
That's a good movie.
American Werewolf in Paris?
That's not a good movie that I did not enjoy. And honestly, I was talking with Crystal about American Werewolf in London the other day. It's a good movie with the best wolf transformation ever put to film,
Yep.
even by today's standards.
Yep.
But it's slow. It's fucking slow. American Werewolf in London is slow in the middle. It's like,
deliberately paced.
come on!
I have to say, I think my favorite werewolf-based movie would have to be Ginger Snaps.
It's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one. I support that choice. Mine is
I watched
probably
it at a
always going to
very
be.
formative young age, so it's stuck.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually a good movie.
What is your favorite Blumhouse movie?
Blumhouse has done some good movies. I'd have to go and look. I
I'd
can't
probably
remember.
say Whiplash.
I mean, that's the go-to. Which is coming back to AMC theaters, by the way, and I'm pissed that it's not coming to Regals.
Yeah, I'd have
That's
to
annoying.
look at the full
Technically a
list
Blumhouse film.
because I know I'd forget like half the Blumhouse movies that I actually
Mhm.
enjoy. I know
Um,
you're gonna give me shit for this one. I know Deep
Uh-oh.
House, one that I keep recommending Steven to watch.
Not the fucking Deep House.
But it's a good one. I actually
Is
rewatched it here lately. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. I think on the track though, my favorite werewolf movie, and it's not the best movie, is the original The Howling. I just love that movie. I mean, it's obviously a dude in a suit when you see it, but I love Dee Wallace in that movie, and I love the ending of that movie. It's just so fun.
Can I say I love the screening we had of that movie, because I had never seen it.
Yeah.
And they had a 35 mil print of it. This was the first film they played it, or was it the second film? It was a 12-hour film.
Yeah.
I think it was the second.
I don't remember the order now.
And there's a sex scene in it. I think they started to like have sex like and transform. Like you see the very beginning of like, oh no, they're transforming, and it cut and the scene was over.
Yeah.
It was gone. I was like, is that supposed to be in the movie?
And that is the one weird thing about that movie, because Dee Wallace is everybody's mom. She's the mom in Cujo. She's the mom in E.T. She's the mom in The Hills Have Eyes. She's the mom. But this movie, she gets to be sexy. And it's weird. And I love it for that. I love it for that. Let's see. Zach, Tina, have you guys seen M. Night Shyamalan's The Village? If so, what are your thoughts? Go ahead. Let's start with Tina. Tina, what are your thoughts of The
Village? Was probably one of the last M. Night Shyamalan movies that I actually fucking enjoyed, and that's saying something because I didn't actually enjoy it halfway through. It wasn't until like she left the fucking camp village thing.
Spoilers.
I'm like, okay, cool. Spoilers for a movie that's 15, 20 years old.
Exactly.
But no, I think like honestly, after The Village, it was garbage. Everything he put out was garbage. So,
Zach?
Okay, full disclosure. The last time I watched this movie, I was a sophomore in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We had to watch it in English class. And I was like, good lord, this movie's fucking dull. And I just remember it being like, why the fuck are we watching this? Like, I don't have hate for it. I'm just...
So, context. This is what happened.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to leave the room for 10 minutes.
Why?
I'll be back when you're done.
No, it literally is going to take 2 seconds. I always give this movie a 2.5 out of 5. So, Avocado sent me a copy of it on DVD to rewatch. And I rewatched it, and my score went to 1.5 out of 5. I'm like, damn, this movie's worse than I remembered. But she's convinced now that I will actually like it better on 4K, because it's coming to 4K now.
Oh, that's going to save it. The resolution.
Not the resolution.
I will say this, because I forgot about this. The Visit was the one outlier. I enjoyed the fuck out of The Visit.
I did not.
I like The Visit. The Visit for me is it's an okay. It's like a 3 out of 5. But I like Split. I like that one a lot.
I forget that he did Split.
Mm-hmm. Split's great. It's just a really damn good movie.
Yeah, I don't forgive him after Last Airbender. Movie. I don't care.
What did you say, Tina?
It's also a Blumhouse movie. So there you go.
Oh yeah, and then Nick actually references Split also, and he's correct. Split is really good.
Shyamalan gets zero forgiveness.
You're just
Last Airbender.
Mad, bro.
Dude, there's no level of forgiveness.
So you guys, we fully went an hour and didn't even do a story.
Well,
should
cool.
we just?
That just means we can save those stories for another dry week.
I mean, my story is fucking. Joker's gonna looking like it's gonna make money.
Mine
they made money last time.
Using AI film, so get fucked, creator content.
Yeah. Well, there's actually it's fine if we post those till the next time, because Guillermo del Toro had some pretty strong comments about that, and I didn't get a chance to include them, so we can maybe break that into something bigger. So
please give Zach a hug. Why the fuck you want that? Why would I want that?
Thank you, little culture smash or.
And that would just make it worse. That would just make it worse.
Yeah, like no one wins.
Yeah, no one wins in that. Yeah, that's true. All right, so if you want to buy a movie this week, there's a few things. Bringing Out the Dead is out in 4K. The Chronicles of Riddick is in 4K. Reacher Season 2 is out in Blu-ray. Doomsday is out in 4K, and I don't know why. And then The Long Good Friday is out in 4K. There are a few other things too, but these are the ones that stuck out to me. All right, let's check the chat. You guys, any one last question that we may have missed? Hugs all around from Avocado. Perfect. Just not each other. We're not doing that. Not the. I think we're good. I think we're caught up on everything. So let's wrap it up. Tina, where do we find you on the internet?
You can find me on most major social medias under Cheddar Popper, CHEDRPOPPR, and right now I'm heavy on LinkedIn, y'all. What's up?
Zach?
So Avocado Annex says the Village is a 10. That's all. Good night.
I know, she loves it.
Disagree. Anyway, you can find me on Instagram, I'm Master of the Matrix 91. You can find me on Steam and Discord as a dangerous lunatic. You can also find me on Letterboxd, Master Z91.
I think most people in here know where to find me. OTS Movies on TikTok is the main place. OTS Movies on Letterboxd. I'm doing a Pushing 150 project, seeing 150 movies in a year, and I rate every single one. And if I get passionate about it, I write about it too. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to, but I'm just reposting my TikToks. So if you're not a TikTok user, follow me on Instagram. OTS Movies over there too.
Real quick, Avocado.
Yep.
Do you realize that I have a theory about The Village and Jurassic World where I had to look up the names. Kitty Walker and Ivy Walker are actually Claire and the mom, and it's after they escape the village, and Ivy Walker / Claire gets so into like dino stuff that she's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna be a scientist," or marketing person, whatever she goes into.
Okay.
Because they play the sisters. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it.
Hey, I support it. Maybe that'll make The Village better. No.
Avocado's
make
on
The Village
my
better?
train.
You know what would make The Village better? Turning it off. And doing better things with your life because you don't have to sit through the
Not that makes sense. Damn it. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. You can see me again if you're a glutton for punishment. I'll be back on TikTok at 9 o'clock CST with Let's All Go to the Lobby, talking about Criterion releases. So we'll see everybody next week.
Bye, everybody.